Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Now, if you guys are not following me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Twitch, and Kick, make sure you guys are doing that. Now, I told you all I had reached out to Gwinnett County government to get the autopsy report because the mother is saying that there were 7 shots, if I'm correct, don't quote me on it, and that they all came from the back. I'm just interested in knowing what happened, how many times, where did these, potential shots hit the body. So I reached out and let's kind of get into, what happened. We'll go over what the response was. But make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Okay, guys, let's jump into it. This is going to be a quickie. Okay, so let's get into it. And let me just address, I don't really address the weirdos in the comments because most of the people are not weirdos. And I block you and all of that because I just don't like, the negativity. If you don't like me talking about this, get the off my channel, okay? Because I'm going to talk about what the hell I want to talk about, okay? I'm not on Rasheeda's side. I'm not on the T-Hood side. I'm somewhere in the middle, and I'm going to talk about what the fuck I want to talk about. If you don't like it, get the fuck up off my channel. Okay, thank you. So now that we handled that, all of the beautiful people who want to be here, let's get this thing going. So what I told y'all is I didn't want to focus on a lot of the stuff that's being said because it's really confusing. But I did say in my last video, I said, wait a minute, I'm starting to understand why people create their own story because the reports, and if you guys are a member here on YouTube, I have provided you the documents only for members. And I'm going to tell you why I only provide them for members is because content creators come to people's channel, they steal the documents, and then they put them on their channel. Okay, so if you want the documents, you would need to become a member here. Now, if you are not on YouTube, you can also go to Patreon. I have them over there as well. I no longer share documents on the screen over here because I just don't like what they do over here on YouTube. So now that we handled that, if you want the documents, go become a member or go on Patreon, and they're there. Okay, thank you. Now, again, I wanted to get the autopsy report, y'all, so we can just talk about factual information. Now, here's my dilemma, and I said this earlier. I'm not an investigator, I'm not a police officer, I'm not a lawyer, none of those. But I'm just saying the way that this is handled is so weird. I get it that, it's an open investigation, but even when I look at the police report, I'm like, what the happened? Okay, like it is 2 sentences on there. And for those of you that may not know what I'm talking about, I'm not going to redo this or talk about this again, but I'm just going to read this last page because a police report should actually give you a good idea of what happened. Now, it's not going to tell you step by step, word for word what happened, because that is what the detectives do when they take their statement. But I'm going to give y'all the narrative of what they said happened, okay? I'm going to read it to you. It said on August 8th, 2025, I responded to a domestic dispute located at, it provides the address. A person was determined to be shot. He was treated on scene and taken to the hospital for care. The scene was turned over to detectives. This is bullshit, and I'm going to tell you why. Why doesn't this say on August 8th, I responded, Officer Terry, number B2710, to a domestic dispute located at, provide the address. A person by the name of Tevin Hood was determined to be shot, who later died in the hospital. Upon arriving to the scene, I noticed his body was laying in the driveway. I don't know if his body was laying in a driveway, but everybody is saying that it was. But per this, it doesn't tell us nothing. So that's what I'm saying. Why does the police report look like this? This two sentences. I mean, this was a murder and it's two sentences. It just doesn't make sense. So as I told y'all, I wanted to get the autopsy because I'm trying to understand what's going on. Now, I understand with the detectives, they are going to do their investigation, but it seems like they have pretty much concluded their investigation and they have ruled this as a self-defense. Well, I'm going to show you guys what they said to me. Y'all, I think I need to put my damn glasses on for real, because I'm getting no, I'm going to take them off. But anywho, all right, I'm going to share my screen for a moment because I want you guys to see, in some instances where I can show you, I would prefer to do that, So I'm going to share my screen because I told you all that I reached out for the autopsy report. Now, you guys should be able to see that. Great, you can see it. Okay, so this is from Gwinnett County, right? So this is what they sent me back. This is regarding my open records report. Okay, now basically what they're saying is they have received my request with regards to the medical examiner's report, as you guys can see, but it says the Gwinnett County Medical Examiner's Office has reviewed its files and has determined the autopsy report is still in progress. Now, I'm a little bit concerned because I'm like, how is the autopsy report still in progress when you have already determined that this is a self-defense? You have already done the autopsy because according to his side and what his mom is saying, she's already been told about the bullets and things like that. Now, get this. They said state standards for finalized autopsy reports is typically 4 to 6 months, with the understanding that each case is different and some require additional time testing. You may check back at a later date. So I get it. I totally get it that things do take time, but I'm rather confused because you guys have already said this was self-defense. You have already put this stuff out. You have already said these things. So what are you going to hold the body now for 4 to 6 months? I'm confused. Well, we know you're not going to hold the body because there's going to be a funeral. So this is what I'm saying. I don't understand what's going on here. I do open requests all the time. And generally, excuse me, y'all, it's a smooth process. So I don't understand why this is so weird. Okay. I don't understand. I'm telling you, I don't understand. So I told y'all that I was going to try to get the report and I didn't think it would be a problem, but I'm also sharing with you the dilemmas of what's going on. They're like, hey, we can't give you the report. The report ain't ready. It can take 4 to 6 months, which I understand, but you guys, you've done the autopsy already because you have provided this information to the family. So do y'all understand when I say something just seems so weird? Now, let me be upfront with y'all, okay? A person does have the right to protect themselves. They should. All the public wants to know is what the hell happened. We want to know, okay, if the person was shot in the back these many times, we got questions. Okay, so it just seems like this is weird. I don't get it, but they're basically saying there is no report. And actually, let me go back to the email. The email that they sent me, it said, we ain't got no report. So I'm looking at it like, what the hell are they talking about? What did I send? Now, what they saying that he didn't die? So I'm confused. So I go back through my email and they sent me something else saying, hey, this is why we didn't send it, because in the original request, they like closed. We don't got them. And I'm just like, wait, what? So they are saying 4 to 6 months. They're not providing the report. And I don't know what is going on here. This is why people are starting to say, what's going on? Like, this is weird. Like, it seems weird. I don't know what's going on. They're saying domestic violence. Well, if it was domestic violence, say it and be done with it. Hey, he did this, he did that, or he did this. He say it. If it's ring camera, here's the ring camera. Say it and be done with it, because I feel like this is creating the problem. Because what tends to happen when people can't get information, y'all already know what they do. We come up with it in our own head. Okay, well, I think that this happened. I think that, him and Kelsey was getting into it. No, him and Kai was getting into it. No, this happened. No, it was the other brother. So that is why people are creating their own stories, because people are trying to figure out what in the hell had really happened. So I just wanted to jump on here and let y'all know that. But y'all know I am relentless, honey. I done sent more requests out. So we gonna see, because an open records request is in fact the open records request. If y'all don't know, I'm gonna tell you, jurisdictions, municipalities, government agencies, they have a mandate to respond to an open records request. If y'all don't know, let me tell you, Fulton County, down there in Fulton County, they got sued for this very thing. When I won't say this very thing, they were sued for not giving people the open request that they asked for. So it's not like they're not giving it. They're just like, girl, this is going to take 4 to 6 months. And I'm just like, look, I don't know. So if y'all know somebody that's a medical examiner or know anything about this, please let me know, because I'm learning as well. I didn't know you had to wait 4 to 6 months, especially you figure this person is going to have a funeral. They're going to be buried. You ain't finna do no more autopsies after the funeral. So what the hell is the people waiting for? Because you essentially are going to prepare a report. So you're not telling me that you're going to, wait 4 to 6 months and put this in your brain, and then in 4 to 6 months go and create. So I'm just like, okay, I don't know what this is. So again, if you all know somebody that is a medical examiner, reach out, let me know, because I don't know anything about it. Maybe this is standard protocol. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments.
Nothing, got the scoop on lock, spilling all the tea while it's still too hot. Late Keisha, queen of the plot, hit that